Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Building a Better South. We're out here at the fine home building, Welcome Home House in Norton Commons in Louisville, Kentucky, and lots of good updates to share with you this week. Maybe a little too cold for Gretchen to join us, so I've got her stand-in right here, this beautiful bracket, but not as beautiful as her, so we'll miss her. Hopefully she'll be back soon. But want to talk to you, give you a little update on some of the stuff we've got going outside, and then some exciting news inside. So we'll start here with these brackets that our trim guys have just made out of cedar. So we've taken some large cedar beams, milled these down, put a little design on the end, a little curve there. So we've got two of them here, and these brackets will go actually underneath. We're building a beam that will kind of be over the bar. So we framed up the base of the bar there. We've got a door to the side. So with Norton Commons, the houses are close together. It's really a zero lot line community. Houses are close together. So the outdoor space is at a premium, and we really wanted to maximize the utilization of this outdoor space by putting that little bar in there. I'm standing on the covered porch that is off the kitchen. We've got these cool Windsor bifolding doors that are going to open up and connect the space. And then if you see above me, we've created this cool arch out of brick. And it really helps set the tone for the level of detail and sophistication we want in this space. We've got 20 feet approximately between the garage and the house. We've talked about in the past, we're going to try to do some type of patio in there, maybe intermix some grass or something decorative, but it should be pretty good. We'll have some bar stools underneath the bar. Inside there, we'll have a backdrop. We'll have maybe a little mini fridge and just some displays. So if you're entertaining, throwing cornhole or whatnot, you got a place to set your drink and entertain your friends. So I think it'll be a good spot. So let's go outside. I'll show you a little look at the brickwork and some of the cool details we're adding to the exterior of this home. Come on. All right, so if you can see behind me, this is kind of what we were talking about. This is the covered porch. Be for a nice seating area. We've got options to screen that in down the road. Above it, we've got the 2 bedrooms. We've added double windows in each of those rooms, so they'll kind of look out into this space and add a little bit of extra light in. But you kind of see the brick archways there. Add just a neat little touch to the house. There's our brackets, and should be pretty good. We've got a few other details up front I want to show you guys on how we're dressing up the exterior of this house. All right, guys, we've come out front. I'm actually standing in the middle of the street. We've got traffic stopped. No, I'm just teasing. But behind me is the front elevation, and it's starting to come together. We've actually got our second floor porch, the decking all framed up. We're getting ready to apply a waterproofing membrane above that to keep it completely waterproof so water doesn't come down on the front porch whilst people are sitting there. And then we're going to do a decking system over top of that, build our railing. Got a cool decorative railing going to put there. And then the guys have started putting the brickwork on the front of the house. So I want to show you just something simple we're adding to the front of this house that I think dresses it up a little bit, gives it some of those historical characteristics. So if you notice on the bottom of the window right now, we haven't put the brick there. Traditionally in architecture nowadays, people just line just bricks cut on the side to put your little window seal. Well, we're taking some limestone and this, oh Lord, I don't know if I'm equipped to lift that, but anyway, we're making a window seal that's gonna go underneath these tall 8-foot windows. And again, it'll protrude out a little bit. It's a very historic detail that I think adds just to the character and architectural integrity of this house. So that'll go there. And then the guys are currently laying brick. It's a little bit rainy, so they're not laying it right now. But I wanted to show you one little detail that we're doing on this house. So this is called a Flemish bond. So if you notice, traditionally in bricks, you've got the full brick laid in a brick joint all the way up. The bricks are longer. What we've done is we've turned the brick on its side, and you'll see the brick is a little bit smaller there. So again, adding those details that you may not notice why a home is more attractive to you or not, but sometimes it's these little details that add up over time. The other thing we've done next to the window, instead of just having the window frame butt up against the brick, we've added what is called a brick mold. Again, it sounds simple, But if you look at a house with brick mold and not brick mold, you're always going to like the house with the brick mold better. Again, another layer, one of those details you can add to the front of your house that dresses it up. And you don't have to do it on the whole house. A lot of times we'll do these details just on the front elevation, one, because it saves on cost, and then it dresses that up a little bit. And that's exactly what we've done on this house. So we've done the Flemish bond on the front. We'll wrap the corner and we'll put a gutter to hide that transition, and nobody will ever know other than you guys. So just let you in on a little secret. The other thing we do, we've got the windows protected right now from the guys laying the brick. But we've got the muttons or the grills, they're actually on the outside. So again, I keep mentioning texture and layers, but a lot of times those window grills are on the inside of the glass and it just doesn't look quite right. So we've got a nice vertical proportion with these windows and the grill on the outside. So really adding to that layer. And then what we don't have yet are the shutters. So the shutters will be on each side, full length of the window, and when closed would actually cover that window. Up above you can't see, but we've wired or roughed in for a gas light. We're gonna have a hanging gas light over that front door, which I think will be pretty cool. It'll be a tribute to New Orleans and Beverly, where they make the lights, and that's where we were inspired by these windows. So up above us, you can see a little bit of that R sheathing with the zip and the liquid flash. That's about the last portion to cover on the house. So excited to get that covered up. Come on in, I want to show you one more thing before we wrap. Be careful, watch your head as we go inside here. The smell of drywall mud. You guys can't quite smell it, but the guys have hung the whole house. We've got all the insulation in. We've already started the mudding process, so you can see we'll put 3 coats of mud on here. We have gone through the effort. We taped the floor, so all the it's a muddy process. So instead of having to scrape the floor and have all that drywall mud everywhere, we'll just roll up the paper, toss it out when we're done. But we'll show you inside, and we'll kind of finish this episode where we started. Walking through the kitchen, there's those bifold doors. Can't wait for the spring days. Open up those doors. Hopefully that bar patio space is going to be dynamite. But anyway, nice little update for you guys here at the fine home building house here in Louisville, Kentucky in Norton Commons. Appreciate you all joining. I'm Jason Black with Artisan Signature Homes. Gretchen's not with us this time, but together we're building a better South, and we'll see you guys next time.